Hello. If you're finding yourself sleeping poorly, waking up just as tired as when you went to bed, noticing a loss of strength in your erections, and feeling your energy drain away day after day, I need you to listen closely. What I'm about to tell you is something that perhaps no one has ever explained with this kind of clarity. I need to be direct. This is not just a normal part of getting older. It's a sign that your body is missing something essential. It's a sign that your body's ability to recover is failing. And that failure begins at night. If you're sleeping poorly, waking up tired, losing strength in your erections, and feeling your energy disappear day after day, that's not normal for your age. It's a sign that your body is becoming deficient in something essential. And this deficiency starts at night, the beginning of the decline, and you don't even realize it. Most of the men I've helped share the same story. They say I sleep, but I wake, up with no energy at all. My erections are fading. I don't have that desire anymore. I feel my body is weak, my mind is heavy, and there's an irritation I just can't explain. And when I study the lifestyles of these men, one thing always appears. Their bodies are losing the capacity to recover during the night. This nightly recovery is what separates a man who feels 60 from one who feels 80. So, what happens to the male body at night? Did you know that it's during sleep that your body produces the majority of its natural testosterone? That the blood vessels in the penis expand and regenerate? That your prostate reduces inflammation? That the mitochondria in your cells, your body's little power plants, recharge their energy for the next day? In other words, if your sleep is bad, your entire body gets worse. And the first area to suffer is your virility, your sexual potency, your physical vigor, and your desire. But why does sleep get worse after 60? This is a common question, and I'm going to explain it with clarity. As we age, the body naturally loses some essential minerals and nutrients that were abundant in our youth. One of the main ones is magnesium. And here is the key point. Magnesium is the single most important mineral for male sleep, for nocturnal erections, and for the production of testosterone. Without it, your body enters a state of alert. You might fall asleep, but you don't enter deep, restorative sleep. And without deep sleep, you don't recover at all. The signs of a nocturnal magnesium deficiency are clear. See if you identify with any of these symptoms. You wake up 2 or 3 times a night to urinate. You have light, restless sleep with strange dreams or sudden awakenings. You feel cramps, muscle tension, or tingling in your legs. You wake up tired, as if you hadn't slept at all. You become more anxious or impatient throughout the day, and your morning erections are becoming rarer or weaker. If you experience 2 or more of these signs, your body is likely crying out for magnesium at night. But why does this nutrient disappear with age? Magnesium is present in foods like dark green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and some grains. But there are 2 major problems. First, modern foods are increasingly poor in magnesium because of depleted soil. Second, the body of a man over 60 absorbs much less magnesium than it used to, even when he eats the right foods. So even if you try to eat well, the deficiency continues. And that's when the fatigue, the impotence, the poor sleep, and the silent loss of virility begin. So, as we've discussed, getting the right nutrients is a fundamental first step to rebuilding your body from the ground up. But I also know that many of you are looking for something that can deliver powerful, noticeable results even faster. That's why I want to quickly share a special video with you. It reveals a bizarrely simple 7-second home remedy that targets the real root cause of performance issues to help you get hard as steel on command. Often starting from the very first night, this is for men who want to supercharge their results. Point your phone camera at the QR code on the screen right now to watch this short eye-opening presentation. You can pause this video and watch it, or you can find the link pinned at the top of the comments below. All right, for those of you ready to build that foundational health, Let's now talk about the specific types of magnesium that will truly make a difference. First, not all magnesium is the same. When you go to a pharmacy or a supplement store, you'll find various forms of magnesium: oxide, chloride, citrate, dimolate, 3-nate, bisglycinate. And here is the mistake that most people make. They buy any one thinking they all have the same effect. But the truth is, the type of magnesium you choose makes all the difference, especially if your focus is to improve erections, sleep deeply, and recover energy and mental focus. The two forms of magnesium that most help men over 60 are: number 1, magnesium bisulfite, or magnesium glycinate. This is a highly absorbable form that is very well tolerated by the stomach. It acts directly on the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's relax mode, which induces deep sleep, relaxes muscles and blood vessels, and reduces nighttime anxiety. In short, it's the best type for men who want to sleep better and wake up with more potency. Number 2, magnesium L-38-8. This is the only form of magnesium that easily crosses the brain's barrier. It improves focus, memory, and cognition. It reduces the anxious thoughts that disrupt sleep, and it increases brain plasticity, the capacity for learning and mental clarity. This is ideal for anyone who feels their mind is always racing at night with accelerated thoughts, worries, or for those who wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall back asleep. Now, how to take magnesium correctly at night? The ideal time is 30 to 60 minutes before sleeping. This is the time the body takes to absorb it and begin to feel the calming effects. The recommended dose depends on the form and the manufacturer, but normally for bisonate, it's between 200 milligauss and 400 milligauss per night. For 3 and 8, it's between 1 to 2 g per night, containing about 144 milligauss of elemental magnesium. Always start with a minimum dose for 3 days and increase if necessary. To take it, use a cup of warm water or a calming tea like chamomile or passion flower tea. Avoid using your cell phone, watching TV, or being under very bright lights after taking it. This potentiates the effect of magnesium. And importantly, try to lie down right after those 30 to 60 minutes. Don't wait for sleep to arrive. Help your body understand that it's time to shut down. So, what can you expect in the first few days? In the first 1 to 3 days, most men start to fall asleep more easily. The body seems to turn off faster. There's a feeling of lightness in the muscles, and the heart slows down naturally. From the 4th to the 7th day, they wake up with more energy and less heaviness in their legs. Morning erections can return spontaneously. There's less urge to urinate at night, and the mind awakens clearer, less irritable. After 2 weeks of continuous use, you can expect continuous sleep of 6 to 8 hours, a reduction in anxiety, nervousness, and obsessive thoughts. Libido improves without effort, and there's an improvement in self-esteem and a feeling of being alive again. And this, I repeat, is without using heavy drugs, without synthetic hormones, and without unwanted side effects. Avoid these 3 common mistakes. Many men write to me saying they took magnesium and felt nothing. When I investigate, I discover these 3 errors. Error 1, using magnesium oxide or inorganic magnesium. This is the most common and cheapest form, but it has low absorption and often causes diarrhea in sensitive men. Avoid it. Error 2, taking it in the morning. Magnesium has a relaxing effect. Taking it in the morning can leave the body feeling sluggish and sleepy, and you don't get the nighttime benefit. Take it at night. Error 3, taking it irregularly. Magnesium works cumulatively in the body. If you take it one day and skip 2 or forget on weekends, the body loses its rhythm. Be consistent for at least 14 consecutive nights. You might be wondering, but Dr. Laura, what if I already take medication? This is a common and important question. Magnesium, being a natural mineral of the body, can be used along with most medications like antihypertensives, statins, prostate remedies, or medications for mild anxiety or depression. But if you take controlled medication or anticoagulants, I recommend consulting your doctor to adjust the dose. Here's a secret to boost the effects even more. An extra tip I give to my patients is to combine magnesium with zinc and vitamin B6 at night. This combination potentiates the nocturnal production of testosterone, further improves sleep quality, helps regenerate muscle tissues, and improves libido. ZMA supplements with this formula are a good option for men experiencing natural hormonal decline. What I want you to remember is this: you don't have to accept fatigue, impotence, or light sleep as part of aging. This is a sign of deficiency, not decay. Your body can still be strong, virile, and rested, but it needs the right nutrition at the right time. And that moment begins at night with one capsule and a commitment to yourself. If you've made it this far, it's because you're ready for a change, ready to take back control of your body. And I want you to listen to this with attention. Virility doesn't have an age. It has a foundation, and that foundation is still alive inside you. The virility begins with what you do at night. Many men who come to me feel defeated. They've lost confidence in the bedroom. They avoid looking in the mirror. They no longer even touch their partners. Others live tired, discouraged, without knowing why. And they all have one thing in common. They are exhausted from the inside because the body has stopped recovering at night. But when a man understands this and starts to take care of his sleep, his brain, and his natural hormone levels, something changes. A rebirth from the inside out. And all of this starts at night. If this video has touched you, if you saw yourself in these words, then share it with another man who deserves to recover his strength. And what's more, subscribe to this channel now, because every week I bring content like this, serious, natural, with respect for your age and your history. Your virility is not dead. It is merely asleep, and it can awaken as soon as tonight with care, firmness, and truth.